Hmm. 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 C. Hey. It's me. I'm here. My sister's playing Octodad, Dadley's Catch. One of the greatest games ever. Anyway, I'm back. I'm back. What? Black Ops 2 Camel Grind. I never played. I didn't play Black Ops 2. So. Hmm. Um. Fire. Fire. How's it going? Unknown. Is the grind good? Is the grind good? I'm so confused. Um. Also, add. What are you talking about? Cotton candy. El Cinco. They did? Hype train started. They did as ports. Ooh, okay. I might have to do that. Did Cotton Candy not play for you? What? Okay. Huh. Oh, don't worry. I can play it again. It'll just take a second. Um, fuck. How do I do this? Um, I'm so confused. Hold up. Learn about the show Monday. Got a ticket the next day. Hell yeah. Didn't play. Okay. We'll listen to the song in a sec. It's been great feeling like 2012 all over again. Hell yeah. I played Black Ops 2 like once or twice. It was low-key kind of fun. Okay. Um, yeah, I did test it. It didn't play. Um, um, yes, please. I fixed it. I think. Let me quickly test it. Hold on. Let me reread this. Hey, four horsewomen. Hello, horse. Okay. Now.
Cotton
Oh my god, that is so
candy.
loud. I'm sorry.
Cotton candy.
I'm sorry. that was blaring. Like a foghorn, dude. Holy fuck. I'm sorry. Okay. Fixed it. Fixed it. There you go. You got your cotton candy. Um, okay. Jesus, 3 songs. 3 total songs. Okay, we'll listen to them all. Let's quickly catch up. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? Tonight? How's everybody been the past week? Good to see you. Oh my god. Also bought 7 copies of the CD, Jesus Christ. Went to a rave last night. Hell yeah, how was it? I actually got a couple shows planned up that I'm gonna be going to. Bought tons of tickets. Got 2 more shows that I'm going to. Going to a festival, metal festival on Friday. It's gonna be pretty fun. Got tickets to Deaf Heaven Outcast and Mastodon. It's gonna be a great show. OK Goodnight just announced their tour, so I'm gonna go to that. And then I get to see Agriculture in my hometown. Ooh. Anyway, um, it's not like a big festival. It's like a really, really, really local one. It's just like between the 3 venues that are surround each other in my hometown. It's called 719 Fest. There's so much ass. This past week has been god awful. One of the worst weeks of my life. But tonight, okay, we fine. Eating frozen watermelon and playing games with. Hell yeah. Tonight. I'm sorry about how the week has been ass, but hopefully it'll be better. Hopefully this coming week will be a lot better. I bet it will. I just got back from a trip. It was pretty fun. It was actually really fun. Good to get out. And I go on another trip in 2 weeks, so you know I'll be gone. But yeah. Okay. Um, this week will 100% be better. Good, good, good. Hell yeah, I bet it will. Um, like literal ass cheeks. Someone was legit wearing a bikini, sleeve bandolier, and assless chaps. Crazy work. I mean, raver's gonna rave, but like, it's crazy work. It's crazy work. Um, damn, and it worked. That's crazy. Really? Got the red curly hair, like the red tornado hair. Um, I guess that tracks. Um, okay. So, people been peopling. Teto mentioned. We love Teto. Bird brain, bird brain. Me when machine what was it? Machine Love or something? Love that song. We love Teto. My sister also loves Teto. Did you got a Teto plush? My sister gasped in excitement at that. Holy shit. Is it a fire plush? Is it well made? Is it a banger Teto plush? But well, Teto's always gonna be a banger, but you know. I bought 2 CDs, but yeah, I bought 5. We got 4 of them signed. Hell yeah. Give one to his girlfriend's little daughter. The guy that comes to the post office. A snake friend of ours. Like the time. I've got a car copy and my signed shelf copy. Hell yeah, that's sick. Damn. 5 freaking 4 signed? Hell yeah. They're like they're just like, ugh. Yeah, we can sign this one too. Oh, and this one as well. 4. A picture of them too, posted pic on social media with me. That's sick. That's sick. Hell yeah. Was the concert good? They kick ass. What's up? Like it's called the chat. The chat. My sister says she loves Atsushi from Bungo Stray Dogs more than Teto for some reason. We watched the first episode of it. It was pretty interesting. It's okay. I mean, like, yeah. Anyway, um, I just got the pick he played with. I love getting picks at shows because they just kind of like throw them, you know. And I'm just like so many people get them, and I love them. I have a couple picks from different shows, like one from Death Heaven and a couple others. Um, went this place, the mall near me called Whimsical Gift Shop. Really? That's the name? 2 Teto plushes. My friend bought him this kind Korean lady at the counter, and she asked my friends. Me and my friends just talked to her for like a half an hour. She gave us a discount. That's so cool. Okay, I'm visiting. I'm okay. Once I get my license, I'm driving down there. See you soon, buddy. Um, guys, we're so excited and grateful too. How many did y'all buy? $200 alone. Damn. All in cash, so no taxes. That's sick. That's actually sick to get appreciated by the. Hell yeah, awesome, dude. Oh, I can't wait to see Death Heaven again. I'm gonna get something signed. I have to get something signed, but my 2 other friends also bought whole ass swords. Full album isn't out yet, not till Friday. But they sold them to us early. Oh, that's sick. So you get an early listen. That's awesome. Hell yeah, so nice. Thought you were in your 20s. Ice Bucket Challenge really does something to you. We're all 17, dude. I'm on my way. I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna be down there to meet this person. You better meet me there. I'll be down in freaking down to the desert. Let's go. Like maybe 30 to 40 people were there at the venue, so super small show. Those are the best shows. Honestly, like the best shows are either really small or like you're up close. Like most big, really big, artists, you're like, oh yeah, I'll go to the shows, and the shows just aren't that good because you have to get fucking nosebleed tickets, and you're crazy far away, and then you can't even see them, and you have to watch the giant, um, screen and all that stuff. Like small shows are like some of the greatest shows ever, and that's actually why I'm so excited for Agriculture. If you don't know Agriculture, they're a modern metal band, and they're like genius, but they're doing a show at like one of the local venues that is absolutely tiny. It's a tiny venue. There you could probably fit max 70 people in there, probably less. And like I got tickets like the day after the release, so I got tickets real fast to this popular show. It's gonna be so good. Anyway, it's also Tetra plus 100% bootleg. That makes sense, you know. Resource Unk status, and yeah, 2 years I'm gonna be Unk. Yeah, 2 years I'm gonna be Unk, and there's nothing I can do about it. Post some clips of the show later. Hell yeah. Figure out if I want to put my face in the server to show that pic with them. I mean, you don't have to. You definitely don't have to. That's entirely up to you. But that's pretty sick. You could always blur out your face if you want to too, or like put a box over it. Like that's the one thing that they generally gonna suck. If they do get big, it's gonna suck not being able to hang out. Yeah, that's one of the unfortunate parts. But man, do those smaller shows just make so many more memories. Like when I saw Okay Goodnight like years ago, I was with like 2 years ago, I was with my brother and a couple of his friends. They had a friend that they brought down from Canada to just hang out with. They had never met him in person before. He came down from Canada, and then we went to that show. It was so fun, and it was a small show, so we were pretty up front. I'm tiny, so I didn't really see them too well, but it was still fantastic. Sounded great. Oh, small stores are just the best. They deserve it too, yeah. So a lot of Miku stuff. Okay, I'm coming down. Like I said, I'm on my way. Once I get a license, I'm on my way. It's on site. I'm going. I'm going to go buy a Teto or a freaking um Miku merch or whatever. Esther's just made me shrink. I'm like 5'2" now. You're still taller than me, but like barely. I've revealed my height on stream now. Fuck. Send me to the mountains. Dude, I want to climb. You know, one of the mountains that I really want to climb. I think it's Long's Peak. I think it's called Long's Peak. Maybe that's why they thought you're 20. Cause you're unk. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I was gonna look something up. I pulled up my phone for no reason, and I don't remember what it was for. Oh yeah, mountain. Hold up. Yeah, it's Long's Peak. I really want to climb Long's Peak, in Colorado. It's a 14er and it's tough. It's like ranked 15. It's ranked like 15 or 14 out of 52 in the state, which is like it's a hard mountain to climb, but I really want to climb it. That would be awesome. Just waking up early and climbing Long's Peak, dude. It's so cool up there. Man, that would be tough. And I would need to find people to climb it with. Anybody want to climb a mountain with me? Anybody want to climb Long's Peak with me? It would take like a couple hours. It would take hours. It looks awesome though. It's so cool. Want want to come up and climb Long's Peak, dude? Dude, that sounds so cool. It looks awesome too. Dude, Chef, come up here. Chef, I'll drive down and drive you back up just so that we can climb Long's Peak. Three of the bands are from Nashville. Lineup was Wolverine, FRST, Denouement, Denouement Unfound, Advent, and the Wise Man's Fear headlined. Sick. I'm so confused. Pioneers of Fantasy Core Metal? Sounds interesting. Planning on moving to Colorado anyway. Let's climb some mountains. Yes! I would love to climb mountains. Let's all climb mountains, guys. Guys, you get to meet the goat. You get to meet your favorite streamer, and we climb mountains. Come on, come on. Ah, ah. But fuck you. I'll catch myself. I'll catch myself. I'm ripped. I'm ripped. I'll catch myself. No. You know what? I'll plan for that, and I'll get ripped so that I can catch myself on the side of this mountain. If you were to push me off, I would throw Teto off. I'd bring Teto with me. I'd like sneak and bring it, like hide it in my backpack or something. You know. First, okay, FSRT, named after the first rule of pit. Someone falls down. Hell yeah. Okay. Hell yeah. Dude, I saw a video the other day. Like, yeah, it was just like, what's the number one rule of the pit? And I was like, well, obviously everybody should know what it is. And like, it was actually kind of interesting because like, I mean, I was expecting the video to be like more bloopers where people said the wrong thing, but it was majority the right rule. You know, if someone falls, you pick them up. Instead of there was like one person who said like something different. It's like have fun or something, and I was like, what? Um, three-piece band. She's sitting on top of my Yonkagore plush. Oh, dude, I'm ready for an. Oh! I saw the new. There's gonna be a album with Yonkagore on it, and also Hey Coral. Hey Coral Nova, how are you doing? Been a bit, hasn't it? How how are you? Freaking I like drums. I could tell. I saw you playing drums on Instagram. It was low key freaking awesome. It was low key so fire. You killed it. It was sick. It was sick. Absolutely killed it. Shuffle stop. Yep, that tracks. First song started with a cloud, but the singer from Chiodos. Cool, dude. Dude, it was awesome. It was sick. I was scrolling on my Instagram, and all of a sudden it comes up, and I'm like, huh. Watched the whole thing. It was awesome. Sick. It was so cool. It's so hot here. Got to like 100. It was like 90, maybe. It was around there. Why's my phone not charging? This whole time, my phone has not been charging. I plugged in, and now it's at 9%. God. Um. Oh no. Well, okay. I know what we're gonna do. I I know what we're gonna do before we do Long's Peak. We're gonna do the Manitou Incline, and then we're going straight to Long's Peak. We're going Manitou Incline, Long's Peak. Incline's kind of hard. Incline's kind of hard for a lot of people. I love it. Incline's great. It's not nearly as bad as Long's Peak, but we're gonna make that jump. We're just gonna do that. Just gonna do incline, Long's Peak. Nothing in between. First 14 are Long's Peak. That's crazy. First 14 are Long's Peak, dude. I want to give Denouement an honest try though, because they were awful live. Yeah, sometimes that just happens, and sometimes the bands are really, really good, but sometimes they're awful live, and it's just kind of, you know, I think they're having audio issues, so I want to give them on a shake. That's fair. That's fair. It's actually that's good. Three reels I posted. Hell yeah. Um, song of the day. You made this song SoundCloud. Mac who? Let me quickly open this. We'll listen to that in a bit. No, I don't want to sign in to freaking SoundCloud. Ugh. Fine, I'll sign into SoundCloud. I don't even know which email I use for SoundCloud. Okay, we got a couple songs to listen to lined up, but oh my god. That's the right password. Thank God. Um. Ugh. I have to make up this. I'm making a whole new freaking account, a whole new SoundCloud account for this shit. Okay, I know it'll be fire. Ah, I didn't mean to. No, don't play it yet. My ears just got blown out, and you couldn't even hear it. Oh my god. Okay, we'll listen to that in a sec. Mac, who I'm excited for that. We'll listen to that in a sec. I just got my ears blown out. Thank you for the suggestion too. Thank you. We'll give it a shot. Just because I have a bar show. So because it's just some little bar shows. It doesn't have to be perfect. Guys, a good energy crowd work. It was also Aussie. That's sick. Flashbang. You're just like, oh, you're Australian. We have a new song called "Rope" by Foo Fighters. The drums are so fire. Been a tough one to learn though. Hell yeah. About what I miss. We got a new suggestion, and we're gonna listen to Kill Dust's 3 songs, and then we're gonna go to this Baku. the song by Maku. Um, we're gonna listen to Wild Part 2 eventually. Well, Chef's here, so I might want to do a little bit of Gator Game tonight. I can't stay too long because I do have to wake up in the morning for the fucking DMV. But you know, that's you know, um, I gotta go. So we're gonna we're just gonna get into the music because we gotta. Um, so ah, how's that? How's that audio? Hold on. Let me. Chase Sterling isn't here right now, so I'll take that down. Is this good? Good level? Cause I got work in the morning, dude. I've been trying to find a job, but nobody's freaking accepting me. It's so sad. Okay, interesting mixing. Nice breakdown. Nobody's hiring. I'm trying to find another job, but nothing's happening. I've been putting in applications everywhere, and nobody is. I have not gotten a single interview, and it's been months. It sucks. It's so annoying because everybody asks for either experience or doesn't get back to you when they don't. It's because everybody. Well, I'll talk about it after this song, but you can't. Hold up. You can't. Well, not bad. I feel okay. Hold up, real quick. I'm just gonna review the song. Not bad. I feel like the guitars could be a little louder, just a tad bit clearer compared to the vocals, but not bad. Um, not bad. Didn't really stand out too much to me, but not bad. Not bad. It seems like it would be fun live. Um, yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't. Like getting a job that'll accept me because I go to school and all that stuff is crazy. Factories are hiring and they're only work. Yeah, but like I don't want to work back. Ow. They do objectively have a sound with their other stuff. I mean, yeah, I love metalcore. Um, I'm not as big of a fan of metalcore that uses the type like a lot of synths or anything like that. I guess it's just not something that I feel mixes well to me. I mean, it's called synthetic synth, huh? But don't work for as long as you can. Well, I cannot drive around without a job because of how much gas costs. Like, I need a job. If I have to drive myself to school every day. And so I need a job to be able to pay for that. And so I also need to start saving money for for other things. It's so annoying, but I gotta. There's no other way. There's no other way. It's the freaking capitalist hellhole that we live in. There's no other way. I have to get a job as soon as possible. Um, we're if you had transportation, yeah, that's crazy. Just like, just like absolutely pester your mom until she starts driving with you because I mean that's mad annoying. Like, be like, hey mom, like it's like I know it sucks, but there's no possible way for me to be able to drive on my own without you doing this. So do your son a solid and just sit in the car with me for 50 hours. It's mad annoying. I'm going through it right now and I have to get like 6 hours by the end of the in the next like week and a half because I get I can get my license in a week and a half. I will have had my permit for a year, so I'm gonna be there quick. Yeah, it definitely depends what state you're in. They do check here. They do check where I'm at. Um, she, she says she doesn't have time. Well, too bad. Well, too bad. It's like a necessity for for life as a teenager and as an adult to be able to have your transportation. So like to be able to transport yourself. So like anyway, they're also still trying to get real footing since they only got handful of songs started in 2020. Also, I haven't changed singers to because I have a bass player right now, so they use recording live. Songs I put all are the current singer. Do kind of expect and accept you're gonna fudge some of the numbers. Yeah, but like 50 hours. Don't even need her to give directions or anything. She's just sit in the car watching her TikToks or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like she just has to be in the car. Like as long as you can drive all right, like she just kind of needs to just be in the car, you know. Got well over 50 hours from permanent lodge, but they never even asked for it when I went to get my license. They asked for my brother's, so I gotta do it. Told me to just go to driving school when I could do it for free if she just gets in the exactly. Driving school costs a lot of money. I'd rather freaking just do the driving. 15 minutes. That's basically that. Yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know. The whole Road Ready app thing that they use is like busted up, and it's like so bugged right now. They just updated it to make it like apparently better, but it's so bad. Like it just doesn't work. It's not counting nighttime hours as nighttime hours, and every time I open it, I have to undownload it and reinstall it for it to open up to the original screen a single time. Then if I close it and then I reopen it, it I have to undownload it and re-download it for it to. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. California mine's got to take driving school. At 18, you don't need to do the Irish sheet if it comes to that. Yeah. Honestly, I'd rather just get it out of the way. I'm tired of not being able to drive. At least once, and it's actually six. I'm so confused. Um. Anyway, hopefully, I'm hoping that Mac Who is still here. Mac Who, you still here? Because we can fit. I might. Okay, I might do it this way. We'll fit. We'll fit his song in between, just because it's been a while. Because this is a song that he made, so it's been a while, and I know that you're gonna be here for a bit, Killers. Once I until I finish these two songs, so we're gonna fit his song in, and then we're going to, it's probably your favorite though. Ah, um, ow. Oh, it's literally. Oh, okay. Let me let me quickly turn this down a bit. And then let me change the opera to this. We're gonna quickly fit this in. It's 2 minutes 30 seconds, so we can fit this in, then we can immediately go to the next one once we're done reviewing it. Oh, I muted it. Fuck. Okay, we're starting up again.
Yeah, now you niggas can't acknowledge me. Like who's doubting me? I step on shit undoubtedly. Like who's watching me? I'm my block out railing. Yeah, I might black, 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 I might black. Gonna put them on my back. I'm trying to break the bank, so I can never slack. The people that saying that Mac, I'm next, and niggas ain't never cap. Yo, all black feel like Batman. It ain't go like Thailand. He wanna beat it like me, but unlikely. And I'm grinding one at Harley. When I shoot like Kyrie. And my life is like the boondocks on my brother step beside me. I wanna rock, 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 I wanna rock. My best when I pour up, lead up. When I speed up, can I catch? When I heat up, they can't last. If this a race, I'm speeding past. I go back, Spider Peter, get my feet up, get my feet up, get my feet up, get my feet up. I came from, all this water made me can drown. And I get too fucking tongue ground. The boys number 2 like come out, kid they shit. When I'm coming, you not safe. When I bleed, I'm bleeding red. Pass out like a relay race. If I want it bad. It look like I glitch my chase. I'ma start out stuff like I told you some things never change. Rock and roll. I wanna rock, 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 I wanna rock.
Okay. Let me. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me tabulate my thoughts real quick. Do your thing, Kill Dust. Okay. Starting off with the beat. The beat was good. I like that. I like the background a lot. That heavy bass driven sound. It's great. I definitely like it a lot. The only one of the things that I had a problem with was just the mixing, just like how it felt less like the vocals and or I mean your rapping and the beat were like kind of mixing. It felt like it was more the the rapping was just kind of plopped on top of the beat, just kind of played flat across the beat instead of like meshing with it. It's just like a, I mean, it's hard. It takes a while to figure that out. So I'm not gonna like I don't really take too much away from that, but that's one of the things. Also, I like the use of autotune, just like of the autotune a bit, just like splicing it in like slightly different areas. Would sound a little better, but you got some nice you got some nice bars there. That was kind of fire. And then also just a little bit of timing. but they're all those are just like minor little tweaks. And I mean, minor little tweaks can make things a lot better, but I see a lot of potential. Like that beat was great. You had some pretty good bars in there, spliced throughout. It's just like little sort of small places to work on, but not bad. Not bad. Okay. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, we're back. We're back. It's my internet messing up again. As I was saying, pretty good. Just some small things like I didn't even hit it. I didn't even hit it. But just like the mixing, the placement of auto tune, and yeah, a little bit of committing to the vocals, a little bit, just a little bit of committing more to each line, I guess, like Killdust said. But that's that's all right. Um, and then just sort of like I guess almost flowing a bit more with the beat, not necessarily like yeah, I guess just that. But a lot of potential and honestly not bad. Not bad at all. It was actually pretty fire. It did feel yeah, they felt a little off, but that's just I mean, that could just be me. But it's like just a little off, a little more timing, I guess, is would just always does wonders for just about all music. But not bad, not bad. Keep you know what? Keep going, keep going. Hell yeah, it was. I see a lot of potential. Hell yeah, keep shining, dude. What like little things, little tweaks are always good. Um, and whatever you can do to make it to shine even brighter. Hell yeah, like thank you for this. Thank you for the submission. This was kind of sick. It's kind of sick to hear. I always love it when people submit their own music, just because it's really like fun, and it's not something that's sometimes it's just not something that's like. Or it's good to hear things that aren't like trying their very hardest to pan to whatever like industry there is. Just like doing your thing is so good, and I love it. It's like that Solidiverse guy. I remember him when he came in. Chef remembers him too, 100%. But when Solidiverse came in and put in that one song, what was it? Um, it was why? Yeah, why? That song was so good, but it was like you could feel the emotion of like this creator who wasn't popular yet, who wasn't huge yet, but had a passion for the music. And I can feel some of that in this. It just needs a little work, which is perfectly okay. That's perfectly okay. That's acceptable. That's fine. Just like as long as you add on to it, as long as you put in the work to get even better, like hell yeah, all the power to you. Yeah, you make it exist, then you make it good. Exactly. That's real. You got to start, and you always have to start somewhere. And with practice with anything, you're gonna get good at it. You know, like so. I mean, there's so many things where people are just like, "Oh, I could never do that because it takes a certain type of person." Like drawing. No, if you just practice drawing every day, you will get good at it. That's just how it works. Like it's it's just you practice it and you will get better at it. Like there's a guy that I was watching on Instagram, and I've been paying attention to him as he does drawing every day. And he started off like everybody, of course, very an attempt, but it wasn't good. But there you could see like a little bit of like passion in that. And then it like as you see him do it, he was the type he was like, "Oh, I used to think I could never draw before because I just wasn't that type of person." Now he's drawing like freaking actually fucking fantastic art. Like realistic shit. It's awesome. Anyway, enough rambling about. I just kind of went on a tangent there. Um I digress. Good work. Good work. Room for improvement. But don't let that bog you down. Go for it. Shoot for that improvement. Just go head first towards that improvement cuz if you do that, I think you could go places, Loki. Have one exception to that saying. Also use dynamics. In order for loud stuff to mean something, it has to have yeah, quiet. Music is a never-ending journey. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. And it's a fantastic one at that. Stitchy? Stitchy? Stitchy's up in here? Stitchy? Dude, Stitchy, how are you? How are you? It's been forever. It's been a hot minute. How are you, Stitchy? Damn. Okay, everybody's coming back. Everybody's coming back. Holy shit. Yeah, how you been? How you been? We got two more songs from Killed Us that we still have to get to, and then we can get to Coral. Did you have a song? If you want to become like a super, super popular YouTuber or super famous, you gotta be a really special person. You have to be willing to gamble, be willing to throw away all your pride and ego, but you also have the same amount of ego and believe against all odds that you will win. Indeed, that is true. Um, to a degree, I do think that, I mean, you sometimes do have to have a lot of luck, but of course, becoming the greatest at something takes far more work than just getting good at something. And that's the thing is that I don't like personally, I don't really want to be the greatest at anything. I just kind of want to be a jack of all trades. I can just pull out shit and I'm like, oh yeah, I could do this and I could do that. Not like on like an exceptional level, but I can do that, you know? But that's one of the things that I aspire to do. I'm fine. Fine. You know, I mean, hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing better. I'm doing better this past week. It's been good. It's been good. Um, thanks. Yeah, Killed Us the Goat. Let's do this next song real quick. You said that this one was better. And then I got music that I want to I already have it pulled up, but I got music that I want to quickly touch on. Um I'm low-key still listening to Why sometimes. I didn't even see that message. I love that song. It's great. Also a song Real Man, that was great too. He left the Discord. Solidiverse left the Discord like months ago and I'm sad. I'm sad. But okay. Ooh, I like that string tapping there. Oh, chef, I didn't even see your freaking messages on Instagram. I know. a new Yonkagor character dropped, and oh my god, genuinely might be my favorite. Like that outfit is fuck. Anyway, this does feel like Terraria Calamity boss fight music, but in a good way. In a good way. In the best way. Oh, I can't wait for New Yonkagor. Sorry, that's all I can think about right now. New Yonkagor, dude. That was fry scream. It's not bad, yeah. Yolkagor. Yolkagor. I like the mixing a lot more in this one than the other one. That mixing was a lot better. I like that mixing more. Nice guitars. He had a good voice. That ending part was pretty good with the background vocals and the sort of harmonious sound with his scream as well. Pretty good. I like that one more. Definitely more than the last one. The layering, yeah. Like it was good. It was good. Band for 2012 I saw live. 2 to 16. Nice. Mixing. Mixing in the mixing pot. Mixing in the mixing pot. Okay, I can't listen to every song ever. Sorry. I just like next one. Okay. That's okay. Okay. I'm holding you to that. I'm holding you to that. I'm gonna hold you to that. Okay. I like that guitar on the right. Good hanging out. Got a game I'm gonna play with friends. Have a good stream. Might be back later. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you. Have a great time. Have a fantastic time. And if we don't see you again, have a fantastic week. Actually, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, so probably. But have a fantastic night. If I don't see you again tonight. Hell yeah. Have fun. Have fun. Um, TCTC is a demo. Take captive the captain. Ooh, I like this. This breakdown. I really like the guitar on the right. Mm.
Oh, sound pad.
Oh, my bad. My bad. That was a little loud. But Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting technique there. I mean, to a degree, I feel like with several of the sections, they're losing out on the hardcore side, but you know, that's I still kind of still fire, still fire. Yeah, I mean, it's evolved a lot. I'm personally a lot more of a 2000s metalcore fan, but to each their own. Not bad, not bad at all. I like that. Again, really like those guitar parts on the right, those riffs. Um, some of the breakdowns were good. The vocals at some of the parts were all right. I feel like the clean vocals on this were a little, eh, well, like the clean, they just weren't as good to me on this song. But you know, it was pretty good. Those guitars were nice. I like those guitars a lot. Um, yeah, a little too repetitive. I feel like those drums could have had a little bit like especially the snare could have had a little more a little more like they were hard hitting but they didn't last. Like I want a little longer of a sound, not just like like I want like a so I I don't yeah that's but yeah I feel like they should have had it like a little looser, honestly. Or well, maybe tighter. I just wanted a longer sound than just like a really fast, quick, just like snapping sound. I don't. It's just reverb. Yeah, like kind of the natural reverb of snare. But okay. This is when they were still kind of minding themselves. But yeah, I'm definitely much more of a 2000s metalcore fan. Again, Converge, but um, this was good. This was good. Um, not bad. Not bad at all. Um, okay, we got two more. We got Rope by Foo Fighters. This was the one that you were learning on drums, right? I need water. Somebody press hydrate. I can't drink unless you do. Oh, it's got a nice groove to it. Mm, dang. Okay. Play first over Rainy Dome in another day. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Um, I might give him. I might check him out. I might check him out. Yeah. R.I.P. Taylor Hawkins. Preach. Somebody redeem hydrate. I cannot drink without it. Somebody, anybody, and not like 1,000 times. Just like two. This is good. Very fast and a lot of doubles. Yeah, I hear that on the ride. Jeez, I said not 1,000 times. I'm gonna raise the price again, I swear. Ugh, every time. I guess I'll just never ask. I'll count that as 3, 4, 5. Okay, every hydrate is 3 big gulps. Oh my god. And let me crack my back. Oh. Holy moly. Okay. Back straightened. Yeah, that ride is like, holy. It's nice, but holy. Helldivers. Dude's gonna save freaking Super Earth right now? Hell yeah. Ooh. Some fun parts, okay. I'm not gonna say it's the best thing in the world, but so, yeah, nostalgic. That solo was good. I've seen a couple garage bands around. They're still fun. They're still fun to watch. Mm, okay. Not I like that. I like that song. I haven't listened to much like I've not seen this album before. Wasting Light. Huh. I'll listen, I'll look into it, but I like that. I like that. Great drums. That'll be fun to learn. It'll be hard, but it'll be fun. Hell yeah. Banger. Banger. Love Foo Fighters. I like the ride tone in that a lot. That was good. 2 singers. I do have 36 million listeners. Holy fuck. Did they take the scene by storm? That's always, yeah. I was about to say, I saw right, left, right, right, and I was like, paradiddle? But no. Left, right, right, left. Mm. That was confusing. What? That's some interesting vocals. God. Yeah, it is a flashbang. It's not bad. It's just like, okay. Great scream, though. It's satisfying. It's not like. Great scream. Great scream. I can hear the strain. It's like it's low key. It adds to it. It adds to it because he's putting a lot of breath into this. He's putting a lot of breath into it because his voice is kind of coming through at some parts. You holy. Did we stuck Kellen Quinn into Parkway Drive? Yeah. This dude's got to be breathing like crazy. Holy fuck. It sounds good though. It sounds good. I always find like the descriptions really funny though. Um, like took the scene by storm. It was like they had the opportunity to open for of Bison Ben. Since what? Okay, I guess they fell really hard. Or maybe they just like lost. I don't know. They just didn't acquire much of like a following. This is a good song though. Ooh, this is actually kind of good. I kind of really like this. I love that garage feeling. Oh my god. Okay, you gave me a good one. I swear if this one is worse. This one is good. This is like a good song. They're doing the clean vocals pretty well. I love this garage sound. Like that's actually one of my favorite sounds is like when like early band music, you know? When it's like clear that they're not really haven't been doing this for a long time, but it adds to it cuz it sounds new. Yeah, yeah, I'm getting punk. I'm kind of getting like yeah, yeah, to a degree. Got their EP for free for just showing up. Mm, mm. Good. That was good. Were Punk's still alive and kicking, brother. Okay, let's listen to this. This is the last one. This is the last one from you, Killbest. I I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it has to be. That, that there will be no order if there already is no order here, so fuck. Fuck. No. 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 Throw in something. I gotta bring in my music. Oh, you know what I want to pull up? I want to pull up my uncle's band. Should I do that? My uncle was in a band. And their music is not bad. It's not bad. It's I like it. Of course, you know, there was a lot of work to be done, but it was actually pretty good. And I mean, I want to join a band soon. I'm gonna join a band at some point, but you know, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up. Hold on. Are you talking about Voltimura? I'm so confused. Mew? Is that Voltimura? Is that Volti? Is that Volti? Okay. Her granddad was in a band? Hell yeah. Um Here they are. Drive-in massacre, dude. Sick. Okay. They had like they had like two albums. I bet that better not play. They are not popular, but they had two albums, but only one of them is on Spotify. I think the other one is better, but this definitely does sound a little more polished than the other one. And I mean, honestly, this whole song I'm kind of just like I want him to bring the scream back. I want the scream back. There we go. Mm. That bro is so breathy. He's got to be gasping for air after every line. Lungs like almost completely empty at the end of every line. Jesus Christ. He's like putting his whole freaking like into it. That's funny. It sounds great though. Is that the other guy's scream? Not bad. I was sharing this EP with a girl I like. She really liked them and had it. My EP had songs. It's a deluxe. An actual EP, but oh, I see. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So it had like actual songs. I like the other one better. This wasn't bad. I like the other one better, but I like that garage. Again, I really like that garage sound. Let's okay. So first off, we're gonna start off with one of my uncle's songs. Um, so okay, off to a great start. My uncle was the bassist for this band. He was great. He was great. Um, anyway, let's just do it. No bio. Damn. Mm, it's fire. Where's the? Mm, I love the switches on the drums. Mm, mm. Good breakdown. Now their sound changes a lot over the course of the album. I do think this is probably the best song on the album, but they have like a lot of clean vocals at different parts of the album in different songs. But that guitar. I'm just like, I was waiting this whole time for the clean vocals, but ooh, it's in one of these songs. I love that song, but I'll skip through a couple of these to see if I can find the clean vocals. Which song is it? No. Oh, I think it was this one. It was one of these songs. Man, I just cannot find it. Anyway, enough of this. They were really good. They were pretty good. I like this album. I like this album. I feel like their first one was better, but not bad. Not bad. I like it a lot. My uncle was here. My uncle made this. My uncle made this. My own. My own uncle. Okay. Moving on. We're formatted a new week. Okay, we can play with deck of cards. Porto. Porto. Sick. New card game. New card game. Okay. So quickly, let's do the song of the day. Song of the day is Your New Place by Racing Mount Pleasant. Now, holy frick. I love this song. So Racing Mount Pleasant is new album by new band formerly named Kingfisher, renamed to Racing Mount Pleasant with the release of this new album. And oh my god, is this album freaking fantastic. It's beautiful, it's very profound, it's uses a lot of acoustic guitar. The vocals, the guy's voice is fantastic. All right, well, I gotta head to bed now. Should have half an hour ago. Good night, y'all. See ya, Kill Dust. Have a good night. Sleep well, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Don't like spill hot coffee on yourself or anything in the morning. And hopefully see you tomorrow. Have a good night, man. But Your New Place, 7 minutes long. It's a long song. I'm sorry, everybody. It's a long song, but it's really good. It's really, really good. It's beautiful. I mean, I guess I don't really know how to explain it. I don't really know how to describe it. I'm terrible at describing genres, so let's just listen to it. It's very profound and beautiful, though. I mean, okay, song of the day, Raising Mount Pleasant, Your New Place. Let's do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. It's so I'm like I love it. I love it too much. It's so good. It's beautiful. It's profound. It's fantastic. Fantastic. It's such a good song. All the brass instruments, the oboe and the sax and the trumpet and the trombone and the tuba. It's all so good. The guitar was fantastically written. The drums were creative and incredibly powerful, and the vocals were just so good. I love the the main. I love his voice. His voice is fantastic. The bass was great. Everything was so good. Everything was so good. Everything was so good. It's so well written. The build ups are so profound and beautiful, and it all is just fantastic. It's so good. Perfect song to me. Um, but this whole album is really, really good. Um, I really love this whole album. It's incredibly well written and frankly genius. Um, we might listen to it on stream at some point. Maybe. It is 50s. It is just about an hour long, but I did listen to the whole thing while reading Crime and Punishment, which is not necessarily a fitting book for this type of sound, but it was great. It was fantastic. It was beautiful. So that's Your New Place, Racing Mount Pleasant. One of my favorite songs of the year. Um, Honestly, well, from what I can tell, everybody's gone. Nobody's in chat no more, so I mean, I'm probably gonna hop out of here because I mean it's 11:30. For me, and I gotta wake up early in the morning. And I still gotta get a shower. I never got a shower, so I gotta do that too. Yeah, okay. So as far as I'm aware, just about everybody's out of here. So I'm probably gonna do that. I'm probably gonna hop out of here as well. I do have a couple more songs that I'd like to play, but I can save those for next time. Because again, Racing Mount Pleasant, Warner Place. I mean, we've already had one perfect song that nobody heard, so let's save the others for later. Um, but yeah, yeah. Mastodon, new Mastodon song, Snakes for Dinner. Still haven't listened to it yet. Of course, R.I.P. Brett. Ah, should we start it? Should we? I mean, you're here. Should we do a little bit of it? We always can. Wait, you know what? That might be actually kind of nice. Just doing a little bit of Gator. Just getting back into it, you know? Where is it though? There it is. Oh, I moved the thing. Okay. Do we play Gator game? After that fantastic Perfect Ah song, they've begun shipping. Oh my god. Guys, the Olivia plush's shipping has begun. Oh, I don't want spoilers. Okay. Do we do a bit of it? Do we? Chef, do we? Chef, you're the deciding factor here. Do we or do we not? Okay. Let me pull up my thing real quick. Wait, what? Hold up. Hold the phone. Uno momento. Okay, not yet. Frick. I'm waiting for my Twitch money to arrive. It's supposed to get here in like 3 days. 178. Not bad, but then again, that's over the course of a year, so that's not good either. But okay, chef, my man, my main man, Ralph, my main man. Do I press the play button? I'll play for a bit. I'll play it. Bro's hell diving at the moment. Bro's hell diving. Oh, also, okay. Let me quickly touch up on this, and then we'll do it. I pulled up the game. So new Mastodon song, Snakes for Dinner. New album, Marrow Deep. I'm a little concerned about how this album is gonna go. Jesus Christ. Let me mute that real quick. You know what? Never mind. I'm a little concerned about how this album is gonna go because of the fact that Brett's not there. If you don't know, Mastodon, last year, their best, probably their best musician, the one who wrote the best music for them and all that stuff, the main, he was kicked out of the band, in like July of last year or something like that, and then incredibly unfortunately in August of last year he died in a motorcycle accident, and so R.I.P. Brent, but I'm definitely interested to see how they're gonna do without him, and how this is going to sound without him, because I mean, his voice was iconic. His writing was iconic. It was like, I mean, he had the best voice out of any of them. But I'm interested to see where this goes. I'm also seeing them live, so I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Just wish I got to see Brett. Okay. Let's see. No, I do not want to get rid of game capture, please. There you go. Okay, we can see the game. Oh God. This is just strange to see. Do I move my do I move my camera up top and chat down low so that we can see it better? Like, do I do it like this? No, wrong thing. I'm moving the wrong thing. Do I do it like this? Is this better? Okay. Okay, let's do it like this. 14 minutes ago? Gator game is on. And, you know, oh, I forgot you have a job. Maybe you should get to bed. Maybe we should save this for later. We'll do a little bit. You know, we'll treat ourselves. But I'll be mindful not to go too long so that you can get to bed. But I just gotta reminisce on this. You have? Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay. Good to know. But I got the DMV in the morning, so that's pretty bad. But I want to know that game. It's been a hot minute. What even happened last? Was it the wedding? Where Inko, dude. Where Inko went to... I'll turn it down a bit. The wedding where Inko did photography. Should I turn it down even more? I'll try 62. Inko went to go do photography for a wedding. Yeah. It's either that or it was the... it might have been... No, wasn't it when we were sitting in Olivia's room and we were checking out all those things and we saw Olivia, like, at the beach or something? And we slept with her on her bed or something. We got a bot, kill it. Dead. I was quick to the kill. One shot, one kill. One shot, one kill. Widowmaker, I got a massive ass. Don't mind me. We'll turn it down to 54. How's that? I'm purple and I have a huge ass. Newsflash. Newsflash. Azorus is Widowmaker. How's that? That's low. That's pretty low. I'll turn it down even lower. We'll go to 40. We'll go to 4. How's that? I think Bro might need to just change his volume. No difference? Bro, it's like almost gone. Okay, how about this? Mute it? Just mute the whole game? There you go. It's muted. It's muted right now. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I know what you're talking about. I messed up. It was playing out of 2 different things. It was playing out of 2 different... Oh, my God. So this is what it was at. This was so quiet. How's this? How's 6? It was playing out of 2. It was playing out of the game capture. And so... And the base thing. So... 10? Hold on. This is 10. There is no sound. Well, that's 1. Well, hold on. I'll put it to... How's 6.5? Or 0.65? How's that? Okay. Okay, we figured it out. Oh my God. Oh, hold up. Hold up. This is bringing me back. It's been like a year. You know, I was like, I'm going to finish this by the end of the school year. It's been September? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I said I was going to finish this by the end of 2 school years ago. Or we started it like 2 years ago. 2 years? That's crazy. What the fuck? No, we started like a year and a half ago. Around. Okay, maybe less than 2 years. A year and a half. Maybe a little longer than that. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's ludicrous shit. What the fuck? Where did the time go? Well, it's because I don't stream. Damn. We could have finished this way long ago, but okay. Let me quickly water myself, and then we'll see if I still got it. We'll see if I still got it. Because, man, a lot has changed. Okay. Oh my God. Well, hold up. What just happened? Mr. Yatacon! Oh, I forgot about that. When the best character freaking just died. How did he die again? Cancer? Mr. Yatacon? Damn it. Really? Oh my God. Okay, it feels like I have to start the game over again. Because I've forgotten everything. But we're gonna try to reconnect. We're gonna try to reconnect emotionally with these characters over the time that we play this again. Yo, you good? Seem down pretty down all of a sudden. Okay, he's down. Rebecca, I appreciate you guys really. So he's. Oh, I do still have it. So he's. That's right. We ended off with him communicating his appreciation to these to his friends, because after the loss of Mr. Yatacon, that brings so much more attention to your relationships as a whole. Just every relationship you have after losing somebody very special to you, you search for solace in the other people in your life that you have a relationship with, and you don't really see the full value or the full effect that people have on you until you've lost somebody, and that sort of triggers or something has happened, and that sort of triggers I do still have it. It sort of triggers the realization of how important people are to you and how much you genuinely do appreciate people and how much they genuinely mean to you if they're good people. It's been the best school year of my life so far. That's a very good thing to hear from somebody. That's a very incredible thing to hear from somebody. So thanks for being my friends. That's so heartwarming. Holy fuck. Hey, you're cool too. What brought this on? Damien. She knows. Oh. This last school year has been pretty special. I'm glad that Liz is feeling it too. Because hanging out with you guys so much has changed in such a short amount of time. Well, because remember? Oh, that's right. Remember? Like, we were going so in depth into how both of their relationships with Olivia, and especially Liz's relationship with Olivia, wasn't necessarily that they were they were friends, but not really friends. They were mainly friends because Damien was there. Remember, Liv was mainly, from what we know, hanging out with Olivia because Damien would hang out with Olivia, and she liked Damien. She wanted to hang out with Damien. And so when Liz and Olivia were alone together, they just didn't really talk or get along that much, or they didn't really know how to communicate with one another because they were just not comfortable with each other yet. And that had been going on for a long time. And then once we came in, we were able to bridge that connection in a way that was so meaningful to them in such a short amount of time. To both of them. And that was so incredible. Oh my god. Even if things are shaky right now, it's really been worth it. I have hopes for what comes next. That's gotta feel great too. Okay, so I forgot we left off on such an emotionally profound, almost confession moment. Ugh. Me too, Liz. Silence falls over the car as Liz takes off. Damien saying, I like the small movement of the car. Oh, okay, we hit a bump. Damien's hands is only occasionally swatted away from the radio knob as we all sit in companionable silence. So she's like, no, we don't want to listen to music. Just continue the silence. It's nice taking a different scenic route to school. That's interesting. The change in scenery can be very profound to people. It's very interesting to see how the mind searches for different things when it experiences such profound, almost heavy emotions, like when it came to the loss of Mr. Yatacon, and then to this profound connection and confession between these three about how much they genuinely mean to each other. These types of things also bring on smaller, different actions that are evident, like right here, like taking a different route to school. It could be for several reasons, like perhaps the original normal way to school is almost like a trigger to the rest of the school day. I mean, it's like routine. they routinely go the same way to school, and so therefore, what if they had taken that same way to school, they would be reminded of the general school day, which would include things like Mr. Yatacon. But that would also potentially trigger a loss of the moment, because once that trigger happens, once that routine trigger happens, the mind starts to go more towards the routine and the things that follow the route that you take instead of the moment at hand and the profound emotion between these three. And so taking a different route is not only a new beginning almost to this greater relationship that they have, almost like a small start to this further step in their relationships, but also it is a way to extend the moment, bring new things, new roots, new scenes to this emotion instead of taking this moment and just flowing it back into the regular school day. It's very interesting. It's very profound, and I like it a lot. Damn, I do still have it. Fuck. Ooh, that feels good. There were a couple things that I was gonna say, a couple different other sections that I was gonna go to when I explaining that, but I kind of forgot how to explain them. So I'm gonna just go with that. Well, I was gonna touch on the fact of the loss of somebody or like this profound, again, heavy emotion. Um, does often lead to different actions than that of the usual one, whether it be a different route to school or a different, or more obviously, like a different emotional, like, outlook or different outward emotions. You come off differently when you're sad or when you've been through something or you're more tired, and those are more obvious reactions to heavy emotions. But smaller things like just taking, like changing your route to school are a very real thing. It's just you don't notice them as much because, of course, they're very heavily overshadowed by the much bigger things. But often people's routines will fall apart or at least change when they have been through heavy emotional turmoil almost. Um, but I see this different route is as very beneficial, especially because Inko is like, it's nice taking a different scenic route. Um, but anyway, let's continue. Ooh, what a way to start it. Holy shit. Okay. At school, the atmosphere is undeniably different. I forgot it's winter. Dude, we still have half the school year in this freaking game. What the fuck? We still have so long. This is so fire. Um, is as talkative as rowdy is as talkative and rowdy as ever, but there's less of it. I don't know, maybe it's just my mind playing with me. That's interesting. Well, I'd honestly say it's probably, it very well could be less, but it also could be his mind. I feel like they're probably first time completing the story game takes longer than how long the story takes place. Dude, what that? We've spent longer getting through this game than actual time that passes in the game. What the fuck? You're right. Anyway, that's crazy work. Okay, so there's less of it. I do feel like it's probably both in this sense. Hold on, let me quickly regather my thoughts and actually put some shit out there. I do definitely feel like there would be less of it because of the fact that um, Mr. Yatacon was so profound. I mean, he was clearly to us very profound to Inko and Olivia both. He was very nice to them. He was very understanding. He was a mentor and a genuine, incredible teacher that acted as just a pocket of warmth and hope, but also comfort in this school, and especially for Olivia because of the turmoil that she experienced just on her day-to-day life going through all this stuff. Mr. Yatacon was the one who was kind of there, and also led to a much deeper connection between us two. Things like the wedding. We wouldn't have gone to the wedding and talked and talked to him, and then talked to the groom, and then started our conversation with Olivia. We wouldn't have realized any of that if Iotacon hadn't gone out of his way to say, hey, you love photography, I can give you this opportunity. I mean, he was a fantastic teacher, and he was actively giving you the opportunity to grow. He was giving Inko the opportunity to grow. And without that opportunity, without the thunderstorm where he let us, or the typhoon where he let us stay with him and offered us pizza and things like that. What was it, the free pizza coupon? Without Mr. Yatacon, not only would Olivia have had a less, a much less comfortable time in the school atmosphere, but Inko and Olivia would not have nearly been as close as they are now. I don't even, without Mr. Yatacon, just about all of this wouldn't have happened. At least not in the way that it did, And if it did happen, it would have been way slower. Because if you'll remember the class where Olivia first started drawing us in the very beginning of the game with her claw, that was Mr. Yatacon's class. And the very first time we talked to Olivia was in Mr. Yatacon's class. And the very first time we worked together, where he put us in that project together, was Mr. Yatacon's class. It was all Yatacon. And to have this figure, this person who has almost enabled you with the ability to meet this person that clearly Inko is very in love with, to enable this love between these characters and give them a safe space and give them the things that they need and give them opportunities and things like this. To have that person gone would hit unbelievably hard. Anyway, I digress. I completely went off on a rant there. Where do we start? Mr. Yatacon is a very profound person to, as we see, Inko and Olivia. But I also believe that he was, because of who he is, the fact that he's so nice, he was also very profound to other people as well. He probably helped a lot of kids, a lot of people through this high school experience at this, crazy dino school. And so I bet that a lot of people are probably feeling the pain of Yatacon's loss. Now, I feel like it could be two things. There are probably two parts to this. There are the people who are much more quiet now. There's less of this rowdy, talkativeness. There are probably two types of people. The people who knew him and are feeling the pain and shutting down, and the people who knew him and are feeling the pain and are getting louder because of it. Different people grieve differently. Some people get really loud and angry, and some people get incredibly sad and depressed, and it's just the way that it works. Different people grieve differently, and I definitely bet that that's mixing in here. I know that probably would. But I do feel like there is probably less of it, because of the person he was, I bet he helped a lot of people, and so a lot of people are feeling his loss. But I also do feel like it's part of his mind playing with him. Because of the cloudiness that he's mentioned before, especially when he was getting that hot chocolate and getting these things from Olivia's dad, and discussing with Damien and all this stuff, and also feeling the emotion in the car on the way here. It's got to be very cloudy. As we know, Inko, he hasn't lost anybody super profound to him before, and so that's devastating, but it often hits later. That's one of the things, is that depending on the person, it sometimes hits immediately for them, or it hits a lot later, and that's an interesting thing. And I'm waiting to see if Yatakan's loss will hit Inko a lot harder later. But of course it did hit him really hard in that part with Olivia where she ran out, stormed out and lost her thing broke, and they were stuck in it wasn't the rain when he died. No, it was later than that. Or like they sat by the fountain and all that stuff, and it was snowy and all that. And then that's when, the first kiss happens? When Olivia and Inko kiss or something? Is that right? Is that when that happened? That happened, right? I'm pretty sure that happened. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Inko, I bet his mind is pretty cloudy at the moment, and that cloudiness does mess with your senses. Things like hearing, things like just general processing, processing the things that are happening around you. It messes with your vision, it messes with your voice, it messes with things like taste and, the feeling that you feel. Just all of it. It does mess with that. And so, just the emotions probably messing with his processing, just his general ability to process more things at once, and he's just processing less of the sound. I think it's both of those. There is less of the sound, but he's also processing less of the sound because of the fact that his mind is clouded by, the emotion he's feeling, It's I bet it's probably both. Because of the fact that, emotions and senses go hand in hand. But yeah. Okay. It's just like what I was saying. Emotions mess with senses. There's less color as well. It's like it's been drained a bit. Emotions mess with your perceptions of things entirely. Well, just about everything is, in a way, perception. But emotion and perception go hand in hand as well. To a profound degree, they go hand in hand. The way you feel about something will completely change how you perceive it. It's something like, this can be seen with, let's go to a taste thing. You can taste something and think it's good. You think it's really good. You're not sure what it is, but you think it's really good. But often, let's say it's something that is gross, that when you hear what it is, you feel gross. You feel sort of uncomforted by it. Let's go like freaking Rocky Mountain oysters or something. You eat it, you don't know what it is, and you think it's really, really good. And this happens with a lot of people. They eat it, they think it's really, really good, and then they're told what it is, and they their stomach gets all queasy and the bad taste senses, there's a bad taste in their mouth and they feel sick. That is actively the perception of what it is messing with your sense of taste and how your body's able to sit with it. Like, because it tasted good. It tasted good. But as soon as you found out what it is, it tasted bad. It's a similar thing, like, if you know what it is. I remember I was eating, it was like chicken hearts or something, and I was like, I was willing to eat it, but something about it, and I don't even think it was the actual taste, but something about it just made me feel off, Like, it had a weird taste to it, but I don't think that taste was actually the taste. It was more my emotion and understanding of what it is. I'm eating a chicken heart. I'm eating a heart right now. That was messing with my perception of taste and how it actually is. How it actually tastes. It's very interesting how perception, emotion, and understanding can change our perception of things, and it's visible across many different things, but that's just kind of the one I had on deck at the moment, the taste and understanding what something is, changing the taste of how it tastes, I just had that on deck, but that's an example of it. But this is another example of it. Knowing that there's something profound missing from this school, one of the biggest parts of this school to him, of his school experience, of this year, of his emotional bond, was connected to this school, was, Mr. Yatakon. Him being gone actively takes so much away from his perception of the school that it messes with the actual vision of it. Mr. Yatakon was such an integral part of his school experience that once he was gone, his perception of the school on a visual level changed. There's less color. It's more dull, muted, like it's been drained. Like one of the integral building blocks to his school experience was just taken out. Because it was. Mr. Yatakon was. Very unfortunately. And we're sort of seeing how that changes with each of his senses. We've seen how it changed his auditory senses and his visual senses now. I wonder if we'll see it affect his spatial awareness, because that's one thing that I've been very interested in recently is, we don't really call it a sense, but like spatial awareness is kind of like just a sense. It's like another sense. Like being able to understand where you are in space. We are just able to do that. We're just able to do that. And I'd consider that a sense, and I wonder if that will be affected. Like you feel off, or you feel like you're in the wrong place, or you feel bad with where you are. I wonder if that'll be affected, because that is a big thing too. You can often see that when people are hurting or in pain or grieving or anything like that. They feel wrong in the place that they are, whether it be within their own body or within the general area. That is something that is seen, and I wonder if we're going to see that. The layer of snow blanketing everything outside is partially to blame. That's true. That's a part, but again, partially. Man, I was looking forward to making a snowman this year. Maybe I'll be feeling it later. He's feeling emotional withdrawal. He's feeling less inclined to... Okay, so it is hitting him. It is hitting him pretty hard. He's feeling less inclined to do things that he would like to do. He was looking forward to it, but he doesn't want to do it anymore just because he's not feeling like it. Because he's grieving. He's feeling this loss. And it's interesting to think about how Mr. Yatacon is not an integral part to building a snowman. But it encapsulates the incredible feeling that humans are able to feel, this sentient, emotional profoundness in the fact that you would not need Mr. Yatacon at all to build a snowman, to be able to just build a snowman. But without Mr. Yatacon, building a snowman feels impossible, or at least doesn't feel appealing at all. It's interesting. It's just an interesting thing. Now, of course, it's because, he's sad, he's grieving and all that stuff, but it's also interesting to see it from that perspective. But maybe I'll be feeling it later. He's not really sure. It doesn't seem like he's really sure what's happening, or that he's being sort of honest with his emotions at the moment. But as he's just saying, oh, this'll just be for now. Maybe I'll feel like building a snowman later. Maybe. Because he doesn't know. I don't think he's really sure about anything at the moment. It's a lot of maybes. It's a lot of maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that. Maybe later. Maybe it'll be better. His vision of the future has been greatly affected by this. And that's a normal thing. But again, it's very interesting to see. Very fascinating. Solly was as stern as ever in his class. Whether it's just that he doesn't care or his own form of respect is beyond me. But his hat was on just a little tighter than normal today. We're watching Solly grieve. He lost a colleague, and Solly doesn't seem like the type to... Solly's the gym teacher. Solly doesn't seem like the type to openly express his emotions. He seems like the type to try to repress it, and he probably is. And it seems like that is what he's doing. Because, clearly to Inko, there's a possibility that he doesn't care. And that's what Solly wants, from what I can tell. He doesn't want people to know that he is feeling pain, because he doesn't himself want to know that he's feeling pain. He himself does not want to know that he himself is feeling pain. Because, for whatever reason, maybe it's because he thinks he has to be strong, or it's because he hasn't had to deal with this before, or maybe it's because he feels as though he needs to be strong for his students. Maybe he needs to be strong to hold everybody else up. There's a lot of different possibilities, but that's clearly what he's doing. But it's visible in the small things. Again, the fact that he is hurting is visible in the small things. The small things are what are clearly affecting him in this moment. Kind of tying back to that changing the route that they took to school with that profound emotional moment, instead of the greater emotional experience that you see with things like people being less open because they're depressed, or being less inclined to do things because they're depressed or they're feeling sad. What Solly is doing is he's trying to be stronger. He's trying to be harder. He's trying his hardest to hide what he's feeling, and it's making his sternness more, but the small things, like the tightness of his hat, that little bit of pressure around his head, more pressure around his head, whether it be to, I don't know, hold in what he's feeling in a metaphorical way, or tying that physical feeling to the emotional feeling, tying this tightness around his head to the tightness of his emotional well-being. It's interesting, and I think all these things go hand in hand. I think it's all of these things, but his hat being tighter is just a little thing that says a lot about how he's feeling. He's wearing his main thing tighter because he feels like he needs to hold on tighter. He needs to be stronger, And also potentially when a hat is a little tighter on my head, it hurts a little bit, and potentially that pain stimulation could be a thing to talk about. But anyway, man, too many feelings today. Moping isn't gonna get me anywhere. Inko is trying to put his feelings aside. It seems like he's trying to move on too quickly, in a way, but also, in a way, he's not necessarily wrong. It is perfectly okay and reasonable and in his right to feel sad, to be struggling because of this, because he was so important, because Yatacon was so important. You do still have to go about some things, but there is an excuse. And Inko, what he's doing is he's placing more value. He's trying to place more value on his daily routine, his actions, his classes, than he is on Mr. Yatacon and the sadness he feels from his death. Because he's feeling too many, quote, feelings, in air quotes. He's trying to make them less serious in his mind. And he's trying to put more meaning and more weight and more attention into his work than into himself and what he's feeling. It's a coping mechanism, but it's deflecting, and it's very common to see. People do this all the time. I've done this a lot before, but it's almost sad a little bit for me to see from Inko. But it is also very interesting to see how he was the day before and how he was today. Because just how quickly people can change, how quickly and how profound I'm saying profound a lot today, how things can be so powerful one day, but then are completely forgotten and do not stick the next day. And when I say that, I'm talking about how the day before, from what I remember, Inko was much more open with his emotions. We clearly saw it in the car ride, but, and that was just a few hours before this, But the day before, from what I remember, he was a lot more open. He was talking about the emotions. He was talking about the loss of Mr. Yatacon with Olivia and Damien, and there was discussion about it. There was real acknowledgement of his sadness. And it's interesting to see how that was so profound. And the very next day, he's doing the opposite. He's denying acknowledging his emotions as much. He's actively trying to not acknowledge them, or at least put them to the side, with much less regard for the previous day than what's happening at the very moment. You know? And that's interesting. And often when feeling grief, when going through it, things are way more meaningful, but they're also way less lasting, almost. And that's what we're seeing right now. You can have the most profound conversation you could ever imagine one day, and the very next day, you can't even remember what it felt like to have that conversation. You can't feel that powerful emotion anymore. And I will say I have been through that so much. I would have a good time, and then the next day I would be completely out of it, completely down and just defeated. Not even able to recall the emotion that I felt the other day. Knowing that it was fun, but not being able to feel any of that fun, any of that joy whatsoever. That's something I struggled with for a while, a long while. And I still struggle with that a lot today, if I'm being honest, especially even the last couple weeks, honestly. But it is a very real thing. And it's not something that too many people are aware of when it's happening. Or at least they don't put it into words like this. They know that it's happening. They know that they're not able to really recall the previous fun or anything like that. But they don't really acknowledge it until way later. Because it's hard to acknowledge. Trying to navigate all this stuff and understand all this stuff and understand how you're grieving and understand the little different things that are changing and how you feel and any of this stuff while you're grieving is so hard. It's so hard, you know? But when people can manage to do it, it helps so much. But that's actually one of the reasons why I do this. Why I feel like why I am so profound when it comes to this game and things like this and discussing all these different things is because it's so hard for people to, and it was incredibly hard for me to even begin to understand any of this when I was grieving very heavily. And so I want to try to put these things into words for the people who can't, you know? And maybe even try to put some of my own struggles into words. Maybe help myself in the process, you know? Manage to unlock or understand what I'm going through, you know? Because this helps a lot. But anyway, he's deflecting his emotions at the moment. My throat hurts. I've been talking with tomorrow. You enjoying yourself, Chef? I might have to hop out of here pretty damn soon, but and we've only gone for like 10 lines, dude. Oh my god. My throat. Jesus Christ. That's why I gotta get back into this. I gotta retrain my voice. Okay. Halfway to the second period when the question of Yatakan's replacement strikes me. That's okay. That's interesting. I'm interested to see how this will go because I'm willing to bet that it might not even hit him as hard when he's going into class for the first time. It might hit him in the second or third time going into class, fourth, fifth, sixth, you know, like I don't know, but it's interesting because he didn't think about that for so long, and I understand why. Because I mean, he was more. I mean, if your teacher dies, is the first thing you're gonna think of who's gonna replace him? No, it's gonna be my teacher died. I'm sad. I'm struggling. And so, it's interesting to see it strike him. You know, will we just be getting a few days off? It's an interesting thought process, and it's probably a tough thing to think about when you come to things like, you know, will we be getting a few days off? You know, how will the class go? Because then it becomes less about Iotacon and more about his work or what he was doing. And some people, I could imagine that some people would maybe feel bad thinking about this, not because of the fact that Iotacon's gone, but because it would feel as though you are writing him off as a teacher and just this person who assigns you work instead of a person. I don't think that's how Inko is feeling, and I don't think that's what anybody would be doing if that happened, but that's just a little thing that could be interesting. There's no way, like it's sort of writing, it could be potentially seen with guilt when thinking this, because it's less of, oh well, what am I going to do without Iotacon, and more are we going to get time off from the work that he would have given us? You know, there's no way they can just find a new teacher on such short notice. Class is probably going to be on hold for a while. And that would also make it a lot tougher, because you have to sit in his class without him. You have to sit in his class without work, just sitting there, almost waiting for a lesson to happen and knowing that it never could because he is gone. That's gotta hurt a lot. A lot. I hope that's not how it goes, but his name is still on the door plate when I enter. That's also, again, just a devastating part of it. There's this room, it's a room that was Iotacons. So much of his life, of his passion, of the thing that he loved took place in this room, and now he is gone. And he will never use it again. The time from when he first stepped in to now, to the last time when he stepped out, like a few days ago, to go to the hospital, that time is the entire time he will spend in this room, and he ever could spend in this room. There is not a moment he could ever be back. Iotacons' room is, in a way, over, in a sense. And that's got to be profoundly devastating. I mean, Iotacons' room might not be Iotacons' room anymore once a new teacher comes in. And this life that he loved, the time that he spent, the connection that he and this room just had, is officially at its death. And that's crazy, Inside, many of the students chatter with each other normally. Some nervously glance up to the teacher's desk. Great GTA 5. good choice. I never finished that story. I still gotta finish that game. I didn't even get that far into it. I still gotta finish that story for it. One day. Inside, many of the students chatter with each other normally. Some nervously glance up to the teacher's desk. That's interesting. And I feel like probably for a lot of these people it hasn't hit yet, or for maybe a lot of these people, maybe he wasn't that profound to them, you know, and that would, I mean, of course they would still feel emotion, but not nearly as much as people who were connected with him, like Inko and Olivia. I wonder if Olivia's gonna be here. No, didn't Olivia say that she was gonna stay home? That's why she wasn't in the car. She's staying home for a couple days. That's right. That'll be tough for Inko, not having Olivia there. Chat, it's Master Chef. Never played the story. I'm just getting on to do research for my bunker. Fair. You know what? Hell yeah. Chat, it's chat. It's Master Chef. Steam Happy. Love Seagull. but you know, of course, Mr. Yatacon is not gonna be as big of a figure to everybody else as Golden Confetti. Oh my goodness, that is just crazy, man. Yeah. Bloons TD6 salute. Banger. Oh. Woof. Bloons TD6. I gotta hop back on that game. That game was so fun. What the fuck? I miss Bloons TD6. I'm hopping on Bloons TD6 later. My bad. Okay, fine. I'll go back to the Gator. Of course. Okay. Of course, Mr. Yatacon isn't going to be as profound to everybody else as he probably is to us. He's not going to be that profound to everybody. That's just not possible. And so I assume that some of these students are just chattering normally because they aren't really affected by his loss, which is sad for Yatacon, but it's just a reality, you know? And some are nervous about probably who's going to replace them. And potentially, there are probably people thinking more about whether the new teacher is going to be more strict or less fun than him, rather than thinking about his loss as a whole. Which, again, is incredibly sad and tough and kind of fucked up, but it's just a reality of the fact. Unfortunately. Even though he was such an incredible guy. Take my normal seat by the vacant desk Olivia would normally be stationed. Period's gonna suck without her. That's what I said. Like, it's gonna be tough for Inko to sit the whole period without knowing that sitting with Yatacon's empty, you know, without a Yatacon, and without the person whom he grew so close with because of him. Looks like all I got to look forward to today is lunch with Damon and Liz. And that's fair. But this line comes off very monotone. Like, he's saying that he can look forward to it, but he's probably not really feeling that. Because, I mean, similar thing with Snowman, the reason that it comes off very monotone is because he's probably feeling a lot less inclined to do things that he would normally enjoy, which is a symptom of depression. It's a symptom of just grieving as a whole. And the way that they write these lines is very interesting and I like it a lot, because it does feel very monotone, you know? It feels very, I guess I'll look forward to that, you know? And I wonder how it'll be without Olivia, too. Damien and Liz. Lunch with Damien and Liz, but no Olivia. Man, the whole day is just gonna drag on. I want to go back to Olivia. Oh, dude, that's so cute. I mean, it's sad, but it's so cute. Oh, I love how much he loves Olivia. Dude, I wish. Fuck, I'm feeling jealous. That's normal, though. I mean, but, oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. I love them. They're so cute, dude. Jesus. But that's valid. I mean, of course, yeah, it is gonna drag. Because, it's very clear the kind of opposites when it comes to, things like time flies when you're having fun. And when you're not having fun, when you're feeling sad, time drags. It really fucking drags. It drags hard. Drags like no other. But, the opposite is true. Even if it's not really a saying, time drags when you're feeling sad, it's not really a saying. But the opposite of time flies when you're having fun is very true. And that's what happens with him. Especially when he's missing the person who he wants most, The bell rings. And an unfamiliar woman with a suit walks in, clipboard in hand. The music's gone. Interesting. Unfamiliar woman in a suit. Okay. My prediction is that she's going to be very analytical. She's not going to really care about. She's going to be less sort of pandering, or at least understanding the emotions of the students, and more so just trying to go through protocol. That's what I imagine she's going to be like. And I imagine that's going to take a toll on Inko. He might even say something about it, or at least he's definitely going to mention it. But that is going to be something that will make this day either longer or will make his emotions or feelings worse, because she does not have that sort of respect for this class or Yatacon at the moment, and she's more following protocol. That's what I imagine. She nods at us all and starts reading mechanically from some script. Protocol. The substitute tries her best, but there's only so much you can get done on your first day on such short notice and with some papers to read out. Interesting. I wonder if she's a new teacher or a substitute that is thing, because he says her first day, but her tone doesn't help. Drawn out and empty. I feel myself losing focus. It's not helping him. It's not any sort of distraction because of the fact that she is sort of. I mean, she hasn't had time or to feel the weight of this loss. And it doesn't seem like she's really giving it a lot of chance. Well, potentially because she needs to get through this, and this is something that needs to get done. Despite the fact that he's gone, there are still things that do need to get done. And that's not an excuse to put aside to, deflect your emotions, but there are things that need to get done, and this is potentially one of those things, but it also has got to suck for Inko and everybody else. I look down at my half-taken notes. Shoot. Olivia would probably kill me if she knew. I'm good. Interesting. He's thinking more about Olivia when he thinks of the notes. Again, it just shows how much he loves her. I mean, when he thinks of things like notes, he's thinking less of, oh shoot, I'm not taking my notes, and oh shoot, Olivia would not like if I wasn't taking my notes. Love is such a beautiful thing, dude. He's getting a call? Substitute looks at the class phone in frustration as she walks over. Oh, it's the class phone. In frustration. So she's clearly, again, really not happy about this. It seems very protocol driven, but And maybe that's how it has to go, but still, that just sucks ass. They both mumble back and forth for a few seconds before Inko's gonna get called. Inker. Oh my god. Inker Cogcheeto. I need pizza after that. I'm gonna go get pizza after that. I'm letting you sit with Inker Cogcheeto real quick. Hold on. Fuck that. The pizza's gone, so I'm eating fried rice. I'm hungry. Inker Cogcheeto. Because it's incognito. Ha ha ha. I'm eating fried. Mm, that's cold. I didn't heat it up. It's still good though. Still kind of fresh. The rice isn't dry, so it's good. Mmm. Cold shrimp. God. Incognito. Okay. Maybe he's here for Olivia, or maybe something happened with somebody. I'm assuming maybe something happened with somebody, but um. Oh, my prediction is probably that Olivia is here, and he needs her to escort her, almost. I guess, or she wants him to escort her. I raise my hand. Inker Cogcheeto. Substitute thumbs towards the door. Office called. Wanted. Hmm. Weird. What would the office want with me? I don't know, dude. Dwight's a good face, though. So he's kind of ugly, but um. um. Sorry, I gotta take another bite. That's good. My footsteps echo hard on the cold tile on the way to the principal's office. A lot of emphasis on that echo, and um, I'd say that's also one of the things with his emotions is that he's communicating this um emphasis on the echo on the hard cool tile, which is a sort of lonely sound almost, or a sad almost sound, or anticipating sound. um and I do think that's part of his emotions drawing attention to that, because of the fact that there's not really much else happening, that instead of it just being like, oh, um I walked to the principal's office, it's putting emphasis on the fact that he's alone in this hallway, walking on this cold, you know, um, walking through this cold, echoey hallway. Just anyway, God, I heard once that they made the halls to the faculty office longer on purpose to scare you. That's interesting. That's kind of funny. That's funny. Although that may just be from an old comic strip. Okay. The effect was there, however, as each of my reverberating steps sent a spike of unease through my core. He's worried. He's like really fucking worried. Interesting. Again, more emphasis on that reverberation and stuff like that. When I finally stood in the principal's office, before the principal's office, the feeling of unease peaked. I mean, it's the principal, you know. Let me take another bite of fried rice before Inko gets shot. Um, or like killed with an axe or something. The very same axe that Yatakon used. That'd be awfully ironic. Um, oh my god, okay. She's back? Mia's back? Fuck, after we like fucking killed her or whatever. What even happened? She like slammed into the elevator door or something. I can't remember. Like hit her head. Didn't we juke her out, break her ankles, then she like nearly fell out of the building? I don't know, but she's back with her boyfriend. Fucking Ben, dude. Not a big Ben fan. Fellow photography though, not bad. Mm. Okay, so they're probably gonna be talking about that. Principal was sitting behind her disorganized desk, blanketed with numerous sheets. I wonder how the principal is handling all this, because I assume it's very all over the place. You know, losing his colleague, but also having to still do this work after that. You know, having the inherent obligation and these things that you need to do, even though he's gone. I wonder how well, it's clear that she's disorganized, but between me and her, me and Ben, looking at me from their own chairs. Oh, you wanted to see me, Principal Scalar? I forgot that's her name. Yes, Mr. Nito. Incognito. There are some matters we need to discuss. Oh, God. Are we gonna fucking have a falling out with Ben? I swear. She motions to the third chair in front of her. Take a seat as instructed next to Ben, who's more or less acting as a personal barrier between me and Mia. Okay, interesting. This is gonna be like one of those moments where they're like, "We need you to make up with each other," and then it's just make things worse. You know, it's like they do it just to do it, just to get out of here, and then it just makes things bubble and hate, bubble and boil more. Mr. McKnight, that's his name. Mr. McKnight has informed me that there was an incident between you and Miss Moretti earlier this month. This month? You didn't know about that for this long? Jesus, Scalar, you gotta step it up. One in which school property was severely damaged. Jesus, Scalar, you gotta step it up. My God, earlier this month? Usually they'd be talking to you the next day, maybe 2 days after. At the very latest that week. Come on. Scalar, step it up. Jesus Christ. Who is this? Who is this? I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty severely damaged. It was, yeah, it was near the start of the month, so why now? Exactly, why now? I look at Ben and Mia. I'm sorry, there were more pertinent issues at the time, Inko. Are they talking about Mr. Yatakon? Because I thought that all this happened quite a while before Mr. Yatakon, so, I mean, Jesus. Anyway, the way that Mia is looking at bro. Are they having a falling out? What the fuck? Because they're both looking at each other. As though it seems that way. She's glaring at bro. Mm. I love fried rice. It's so good. It's so good, dude. Oh my god. Okay. Mm. I had to keep pushing this back to handle things like audit paperwork. Who are you auditing? Who's getting audited? Ben? What the fuck? Who is getting audited? Okay. Interesting. There's more lore. An excessively heavy breath leaves Mrs. Gaylor's mouth. She is tired, dude. Should have given me the reports for this as soon as it happened. She is tired, bro. And she's right. I mean, he probably should have. Even though I'm kind of glad that he didn't, for Inko's sake. But still, he probably should have. Mrs. Scaler looks at Ben as he frowns. The dude is guilty. Damn. Oh, Ben. This needs to be resolved by the end of the day, Benjamin. The end of the day? This really is what I was thinking, where it's like one of those moments where the teachers and the schools try to go through this protocol that they have to, where they have to try to make people make up and all that stuff, but it just doesn't do anybody any good, but it's just like useless, useless protocol, you know? And honestly, sometimes just makes things worse. Because it's forcing two people in a situation that they might not want to be in, and they probably don't want to be in, you know, to try to solve a problem that doesn't necessarily need to be solved at the moment, or at least requires both people to be engaged in trying to solve it, to be able to solve it, you know. Anyway, her tired eyes turn away. God, she is tired. I can imagine, but Jesus, to be the end of the day. Oh my God. Please, that we can finish this as soon as possible. I feel you, Scalar. I know it's got to be really fucking tough, but you still got to give people graces. I mean, that's one of the things that happens with, especially people with a lot of responsibility when they're going through something. They tend to give others less graces or tend to overlook others because of the fact that they have so much on their plate. But I don't think that's right. I mean, it's definitely something that's going to happen. I don't necessarily blame them for that, but I still don't think it's right at all. How often people are overlooked when someone with more power than them is grieving with something. Or with more responsibility than them is grieving, you know. Mm. Mm. I would be so fat by the end of this. This is so good. Oh my God. Do I open the fortune cookie? TikTok, yeah, it's 1 a.m. Do I open the fortune cookie? Oh, it cracked. It's open. Hey, fire is bitch. Damn. Okay. You hopped in just as I was about to say, you should have been in bed an hour and a half ago. You hopped in just as I was about to ask if I should get ready to end it. But welcome. How are you doing today? How was your day? How are you doing now? Feeling good? Feeling not? You know? Got any songs or anything? How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, my fortune is this year will be full of surprises. Thanks for nothing. What? What? I mean, it has been. It has been. It's not wrong. It has been hotel, but um feeling nothing but what's good. I've been doing pretty good personally. Well, I've been doing all right. I'm tired. Honestly, I've been streaming for well, like 3.5 hours. It says two, but that's just because my stream glitched earlier. But I've been talking like nonstop. We got some good music though today, but man, I've been talking nonstop since we started playing this game again. Oh my god, my throat is hurting. I'll let you go to bed soon, Chef. We got to get through a couple more lines of this game though. Um, but welcome, welcome. Good to have you in. Good to have you in. Um, I'm kind of done with the fried rice. I mean, I said it was so good, and it is so good, but man, I'm just like not feeling it anymore. You can send in a song. I can do a song. Yeah. Send it in, send it in, I'll rate it. I'm just gonna do a little bit of this and then yeah, well I'll rate it, yeah. Of course, of course. Um okay. Yeah, let's finish this altercation. Came here to say song names. Go ahead and send them in. I can check them out. Um Once I'm quickly done with this. Hold on, let me throw them in my Spotify real quick. Namasu. Um, um, sick, sick. Okay. Let me quickly do this. Please that we can finish this as soon as possible. Principal Scalar, my God. While she spoke, my focus was on Mia. Interesting. Mia. I wonder how Mia is gonna be. Because I feel with a lot of these games, often, or a lot of these types of stories, the bully character changes in the end, and I wonder if they're gonna do that or not. I mean, I wish it happened more often in real life where the bully character changes for the better, but it's more of a thing that you see in stories less than, you know, real life. But and the smile that crept across her face. Oh, she's planning something. Okay, what could she be planning? Ben's sad, but Ben's like worried by the fact that they have to finish this in a day, and Mia's like fucking ready to kill Inko or something. From what Miss Moretti has told me, it was you who instigated it in the first place. I honestly don't remember. Okay, that messed up. Let me quickly throw that in. It's Bella Broken. Yeah, that's bizarre. Is that song on Spotify? Um, let's see. I honestly don't remember. Care to explain? Oh God, what? I don't think it was Inko who instigated it at first, but you know what? It might have been. I would honestly not be surprised. Um, Principal Scalar, Mia was the one who, bro, is like, this has got to be crazy to have all this happen, like suddenly going from, you know, lonely and Mr. Yatakon's class after he's died and all this stuff to immediately being thrown into this altercation. No, I do. I just will. It's just that you kind of caught me in the middle of this game moment, and so I want to. Okay, yeah, we'll do the song first. You know what? You know what? Hell yeah, let's do the song first. Just for you. Um. Okay, so I added it twice. There we go. Okay, let's do this real quick. Oh, it's an opener. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I have no clue what he's saying, but he's hitting that. Holy fuck. That beat is good, dude. Espresso, I love that song. Senpai. Mm. Okay, okay. Kind of a bop. Kind of a bop. That beat was fire. That beat was fire. Um, I love that beat. I have no clue what he said, like, at all, but I do like his flow. His flow is great. He was like going back and forth really good. That was good. That was good. What an opener. Holy. That was sick. I actually really like that. You understand this language? It's just an English song. Ah, it's fine. As long as I feel the as long as I feel it, I don't necessarily have to understand the language. It is definitely a major plus, but there's also something to be said about feeling it despite the language barrier. Coral is playing Wallpaper Engine. Okay, so is this the song that you were thinking of when it came to the second one? Red Hot Chili Peppers? I love Red Hot Chili Peppers, but um, there's Bella Red Hot Chili Peppers. And also you put Espresso in here. Espresso is great song. Great song. I love Espresso. Thinking about me, thinking about what about me, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. Like I looked it up. Let me see. Bella Broken and then there's an Anthem for the Broken by Miso. Um, yeah, it doesn't appear to be in here, but we'll listen to Espresso real quick because that's just a banger. I love this song. Hey, thinking about me. I guess so. I love this song. It's just a bop. A little overplayed, still great. Oh, okay, I did add it. Never mind. Think about me, Lemonado. I need like a show. Me espresso. Is this in my car ride bops? No, it's just not. Okay, hold up. Um, that one, and that one. Love that song. Love this song. Absolute banger. We love Sabrina Carpenter. She's great. She's very talented. Her most recent album was alright. Was I, but this song is great. I love this song. I'm a sucker for this white girl music. Okay, we got one more. This is probably gonna have to be the last one that I can accept at the moment, just because I gotta get back to this just to finish it, just to finish it off for the night. But you've dropped some bangers, some really good songs, some really good songs. What does that remind me of? That reminds me of what's the song? It's from the Minecraft soundtrack. Stall? No, it's not Stall. Reminds me of that, but whoa. Okay. Back in your diapers. Change your diapers? That's heat. That's a fire bar. This beat is fire. Mm. He's going off. Holy. I like the way that he's mixing the two languages. It's really good. Pretty good. Holy. Lizzie. Damn, this is actually fire. I gotta add this to a couple of the playlists. Holy. I like that hi-hat. And that synth. That synth is great. Okay. Okay, some heat. That was good. That was really, really good. I like how he used both languages in this song, um, and especially how he was mixing and matching them during the during the line. He was using English and the other language in both at the same time. That's awesome. That's so cool. You got to be crazy skilled to do that. Um, the flow was great. That beat was fantastic. Really, really good. Holy, what a suggestion. Damn. Okay. Hindi. Interesting. That's really cool. That's really cool. He does sound really skilled. I'm gonna give him a fall. I'm honestly gonna save this for myself. Save that for later. That seems awesome. Yours truly. I'll look into it. I'll look into him more. That was good. That was awesome. Sick. Hindi. Okay. Hindi and English. Holy. Okay. Good suggestion. Good suggestion. Thank you. That was sick. It was really good. He crazy talented from what I can tell. But again, just that flow. He was going back and forth like crazy. Holy. Holy moly guacamole. That was good. That was good. Okay. And it's going on a couple playlists. Where is it? I'll put that there. Put that in rap and hip hop. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. Huh. Let me get a quick drink of water before I hop back into this game. The coaster is sticking to the bottom of my water. Nice. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's finish this altercation off. Chef, you still here? Is Chef still is Chef still here? I wonder. He might have just left and gone to bed. Very good. Very good. I applaud that. Thank you so much for that suggestion. That was awesome. That was so good. Oh wait, I gotta switch to there we go. There we go. Okay, now it's better. I am here. Good. Some bangers. Song good. Song was good. Very good. Indeed it was. Indeed it was. That was awesome. That was sick. That was pretty sick. I admire the guy. I'll look into that album. Okay. Whew, let me begin. Principal Scalar. Oh, that's right. I was talking about how it's got to be crazy for Inko to go from such a sad and sort of emotionally straining moment, just sitting in Eoticon's class alone, or at least without Olivia, to being thrown directly into this without Olivia. Because Olivia's not here. Olivia was a part of that altercation, but she's not here today, you know? And so that changes a lot of things. That means that Inko is basically here to defend himself and himself only. We're aware that she caused the damage, Mr. Nito. Interesting. Okay. So, oh. The older woman leans forward with a pen and paper in hand. Behavioral contract? What we need to know is how this incident happened in the first place. Never mind. That's gonna be... Oh, it's so annoying how that happens. How, like, one person who's more justified is sort of targeted despite the fact... Because they started it technically instead of... You know, the person who is more... Who did more, you know. Anyway. I think we should, Ben, I think we should hear Mia's side of the story first. Bro is like feeling himself up. Oh my god. It's interesting. Ben is, of course, defending Mia because, you know, she is his girlfriend. But, I wonder if she's gonna go straight for Inko. Well, Mia, oh, you, dude is furious. I still don't know what Mia's planning. I have no clue. Since she was the one to inadvertently cause the damage after all. Inadvertently? Oh, fuck you, Ben. This guy. Oh, she's gonna do a fucking fake crying shit. Like, it was uncontrollable anger, and she's gonna do that shit. I swear to God. The red scale girl nods, holding her hands as she begins. I wonder. I mean, of course, I understand why Ben would go more towards defending Mia, or at least giving her more of a chance, leaning more towards Mia because of the fact that she is his girlfriend. But still, it's kind of an asshole thing to do. Miss Scalar, I was just trying to talk with Olivia that day. That's right. That's right. It was after that thing where where Olivia wasn't able to use her hands because she was so freaking overworked by Mia making her do all the schoolwork for her and all of her friends and all that stuff. God, I forgot about that. No, the fuck you weren't. When out of nowhere, Inko shows up and starts getting on my case. Trying to tell him that me and Olivia were just working on a project when, bam! He just whips out his camera and blinds me with it. What? What? Didn't she slap herself in the face with a tail-mounted glitter bomb? That happened? I'm so confused. I'm forgetting everything that happened. Also, the music isn't here in the game, and I don't know why, but, what happened? Did that happen? I mean, of course, there isn't, like, Mia is, of course, trying to defend her actions and trying to say, like, oh, there's nothing wrong, so that they don't really look into her conversation with Olivia and more into... She's trying to take the attention away from for her conversation with Olivia, you know? Loki, you don't... Don't you have an old save? I think I do. Let me quickly save here. Holy fuck. Forgot about that. Oh, Mr. Eoticon, seeing bro makes my heart hurt. I think, okay, it was around here. No. Wait, hold up. Okay, there's beyond 10, thank God. I would like to load this one. Yes. How far back can I go? Oh my God. Okay, so they were talking, that's right. Oh no, I do remember this. I do remember this. Just the sound of them walking through the halls, something wakens. Yeah, and then here comes Mia. That's right. And the animation comes. Zero thought in my head, my body just chooses to book it. That's right. I forgot about that. I forgot. I forgot about that. God, this whole animation is so cool too. Yeah, yeah. Woo! I forgot about that. Okay, that was a long time ago. I'm back from playing Post Office video game. Cool. How was it? Welcome back. We're gonna end pretty soon here, but God. Okay, so she did hit herself with a tail mounted glitter bomb. Um, that is what happened. but that was because Inko pushed her tail into the painting, so into the artwork. So I don't know, but oh, she's saying that her camera was what blinded her, and that's why her eyes were red instead of the glitter bomb. That's strange. Okay, God, fucking Mia, dude. And because I couldn't see, I kept running into things or even knocking things over. I didn't mean to do that, Miss Scalar. Okay, a camera light is not that powerful. Please, Miss Scalar, please. I feel like this is gonna go good for Mia just so that the story can continue, in some way, but I know that I know I have a temper, and trust me, Ben's been helping me work on it, but you can't blame me for going around like a headless chicken. Yes, you can. Um, Ben has not been helping you. Well, that's the thing is that Ben has not been helping her work on it. It's more been Ben is more complacent. It seems like he wanted to help her, but has been way less helpful and more complacent with the things. I mean, he put this off because for so long so that she wouldn't have to deal with it for so long. That's the interesting thing is that Mia and Ben's relationship doesn't seem to be very good. Ben seems to be very sort of he's not really doing much to help prevent her outbreaks and her bullying and all that stuff. And it's more being like, yeah, well, I mean, you shouldn't do that, but he's not doing anything to prevent her from doing it or trying to help her from not doing it in any way. Like, for example, he did postpone this for so long. And I do think that was partly to protect her from having to deal with this, or at least give her time or anything, or let it be less, you know, clear after this in order to help her. But, like, oh my god. Fuck Ben, dude. She can't be serious. I love Inko, dude. I look to the principal and see what she's listening. I look to the principal and see that she's just listening to her lie right through her teeth. Oh, okay. This ain't even the first time she's done this. I tried talking to Olivia back in September and he pulled her away. Yeah, I wonder why. I swear, he's been out for me ever since the first day of school. Right. Principal Scalar, I mean, like, I hate Mia. I'm wondering what's going on behind, like, underneath this. I mean, of course, she's, like, starting to lose control over Olivia because he goes there, and so that's why she has it out against him, and also because he's the only human in this school, but, Principal Scalar, my jaw slams shut bitterly as the principal denies me the chance to defend myself. I think she's just trying to let Mia get it all out, and then she's gonna, well, because, I don't know. But her eyes turn downward to a particular stack of papers atop her desk, carefully scanning one page and flipping to the next. The silence of the room is unnerving as she flips through page after page, finally breaking the quiet by clearing her throat. Now, Mr. Nito. You can give me your side of the incident. As silence, okay, I wonder if he's going to be able to recall everything. As silence overtakes because remember, he's been through a fucking ton since this happened. And Ben purposefully, as from what I can tell, purposefully postponed this because somebody was getting audited or something. I don't know. Even though this wouldn't even take that long, like, silence overtakes the room. All eyes turn on me, and I'm considering how to approach the situation. I see Mia in the corner of my eye, along with the subtle fist she raises in warning. So she's trying to make him not say anything, She's fucking pissed. Recalling how badly she had thrashed that hallway causes a chill to run down my spine. This guy better not withhold anything. Ben let her speak first. He's trying to play it smart, I think. Yeah. Okay, so that's one of the interesting things about this stuff is that often, honestly, the one who speaks first has an advantage because everything that the next person says is immediately contrasted with the previous story by whoever. And that's just a natural thing that they do, but it's whoever speaks first, their story is taken as the baseline truth, and other things are contrasted against that. That's often how it works, and Ben probably knows that. He is playing it smart in that sense, and that's I mean, like, you know, maybe he's onto something. I could, if I take the heat, what could you do? If I take the heat for this, maybe Mia will finally leave me and Olivia alone. Don't do it. No, she won't. She won't. She won't. That's just, there's no way out of this where she doesn't stop. So, like, just freaking, actually, yeah. Mia knows the score. If I help her get off the hook, I'd look pretty darn cool. She could even owe me one. Interesting thought. Mia doesn't seem like the person to try to owe anybody anything. God, Inko, Jesus Christ. Assuming the punishment isn't something drastic. I have no side of the incident, ma'am. What the fuck? I give up. It's exactly as Ben and Mia say. Okay, Inko. Okay, what is this play? Oh, I'm pissed. I'm tired of this. I instigated the whole thing. A hushed gasp managed to escape from Mia, but I ignore it and keep talking. I bet that would surprise her, but I don't think that's going to do anything to stop her. I've been dealing with a lot lately. Okay. Interesting. Well, it's true. He has. And, okay. My jaw hurts. That's an observation. And I'm back to the fried rice, I guess. But, interesting. One of the bizarre parts of this is that he is actively acknowledging that he has been going through a lot. But he's doing it, he is acknowledging it, but he's doing it in a deflecting way. In the sense of, at this point, when he is actually acknowledging that he's been through a lot, it isn't to acknowledge that it's not to let this out, but it's to save his ass. Which is bizarre. It's bizarre that that's how he's admitting this. That he's been through a lot. That he is struggling. That he is dealing with a lot. It's bizarre that the way that he's and it's concerning almost in a way that the way that he's acknowledging this is not to acknowledge it, to finally let it out, but instead it's to save him. It's to save his ass. And when she was passing by, I remembered she targeted me on PE in my first day, and I just saw the opportunity. Interesting way to pose it. I mean, I feel like the punishment is going to be very strange because of the fact that, I don't know. Anyway. Well, Inko, I'm very surprised. Ben is not thrilled. I'm glad you were willing to be so honest and accept responsibility for all of this. I feel like Ben might feel a little bad. Well, I feel like he feels bad about a lot of this stuff because deep down he knows that Mia is not a good person and is actively trying to hurt other people. But he's like, "Oh, I can help her." No, dude, Ben, you suck at this. You could if you actually tried, but he's not trying. It shows character. Right. Coming from one of the worst characters. Grinds against my soul to lie and throw myself under the bus, but I nod and smile along. It's for the greater good, after all. This is not going to end well. Well, Inko is actively putting himself through more shit by throwing himself under the bus. Or at least in this moment, he's putting himself through more shit. Because he's going to have to accept whatever problem or whatever punishment comes his way now. And so that's just going to pile on top of what he's feeling. And what he's feeling, he is refusing to actually acknowledge, and instead was acknowledging it to get his ass out of other stuff. But he's putting his ass in more stuff at the moment. Well then, I also appreciate this show of character, but we're still going to have to lay down the law here. Ben clears his throat loudly to draw the focus back on him. Oh God, Miss Scalar, if I may, it's clear emotions are still running high. You were trying to prevent that, weren't you? Oh my God. The damage to the hallway will be fixed over the weekend and nobody was seriously injured, right? People could have gotten hurt, and I get that, but consider the circumstances. What is Ben doing? I'm so confused by Ben. Ben is such a fucking um fucking like he changes constantly. He's constantly jumping sides, and I hate it. Inko is in mourning like the rest of us. On top of losing a teacher, he lost a mentor as well. Is that not punishment enough? Okay, Ben. I mean, that's okay, Ben. Do we really need to throw the book at the only human student during such a tragedy during an audit? Oh, that's right. The school is getting audited. Fuck, I forgot about that. Anyway. That's right, because the freaking, the rhino guy that we were talking to. Yeah. Interesting play from Ben. Please, Miss Scalar. One thing that I'm worried about is that if we get off pretty scot-free from this, that'll make Mia even more pissed, because she wants us to be blamed. She wants us to struggle because of this. And if we're not, she's gonna punch back harder at us and try to make our lives worse. That's what I'm worried about. Scalar scoffs and grimaces. I think it would be in everyone's best interest if everyone were to just cut some slack. She's right. I mean, he's right in a way, I think, to a degree. That doesn't necessarily justify it, but anyway. Ben, you know that's not how we're supposed to look at this. She complains, but she's clearly somewhat rattled by the concept. Look, here's what I'm seeing here. Oh, Mia turned back. Mr. Nito had some grudge against Miss Moretti, which he acted on with the camera flash. I said the unintended effect of getting her hurt. So the whole thing effectively started with an accident. Yes, that sounds about right. Scalar turns her gaze to me. I nod my affirmation. Then Scalar looks at Mia afterwards, narrowing her Mia. Oh my God. Yeah, oh my God, Mia is gonna fucking tear us to shreds because of this shit. Ben discreetly nudges Mia with his elbow. He's not helping. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, that sounds like what happened. Right. Miss Scalar is not having any of this. And why did none of you come forward about this earlier? It's a good question. Ingo and Mia are both friends of mine. They were confiding in me about the situation. No, they weren't. You're not a friend. I hate you, Ben. They both apologized to each other already. No, they did not. Scalar's glare comes my way once again. You forgive each other? Mia's gonna be fucking pissed. Yadakon taught us a lot about forgiveness, ma'am. That was good. Scalar's glare switched back over to Mia. And you, Miss Moretti? Mia stares right back, the gears turning in her head. She's gonna be pissed. Ben tries to nudge her discreetly again, but she doesn't seem to take notice. What is she thinking? I feel myself starting to sweat. I think Mia would rather take the punishment than admit any sort of fault. Yeah. Girl, say something. Okay. What is Mia thinking? I'm trying to speed through this because, man, this is taking a while, but this is actually kind of interesting, too. Yeah, I'm sorry. What? Interesting. Is she gonna try to... I don't know why. I mean, I'm just going entirely to, oh, she's gonna try to hurt us again and again and again. She might try to hurt us in a friendly sort of hurt way. I don't know. A wave of relief washes over Ben and I. Scalar looks more frustrated than anything. Oh. Okay. Does Scalar want... I think Scalar wants to punish Mia. Oh, well, Scalar absolutely does, but like, because Mia's, you know, a nuisance. But anyway, she leans back on her desk chair and shuffles through some papers. In addition to the report itself, our Yatakon. Oh my god, that's so sad. Oh, Yatakon left behind his account of what happened. In it, he describes Mia's actions as openly hostile and intentional. Could you blame her? She couldn't see anything. She was in a lot of pain. In either case, it seems that both parties are in agreement as to the situation. I suppose that's why Yatakon didn't mention a motive in his report. Wait, hold on. He didn't mention a motive? I'm so confused. I think I'm just tired, man. In either case, it seems both parties are in agreement as to the situation. I suppose that's why Yatakon didn't mention a motive in his report. I'm lost. I'm lost. So Yatakon didn't pick a side either, I guess. Now, I would like to give the benefit of the doubt, especially at a time like this. And given both of your statements, it seems whatever nonsense this was about has been resolved. Still, though, at the bare minimum, I'll have to give you both a day of Saturday detention to help clean up the mess. Afterwards, we'll have another talk to discuss this further. Ah, shoot. Still, this is better than what it would have been otherwise. Saturday detention, I mean, it's not horrible, but it's going to be spent with Mia. And I don't think Mia's going to back down. I'm sure Mia is satisfied. She's slouching in her chair pretty hard at this point, feeling completely unthreatened. Huh. I don't know. Skips. Principal Scalar dismisses us. Mia skips out of the office without another word, leaving both Ben and I behind. She skips? She's got an idea. I'm just assuming that she's going to be an asshole the entire time. Do we cut it off there? The screen went black, so I might say we have to cut it off there. Right? Do you think that's a good spot? I think so. I'm just tired, man. I don't even know who's still here. Yeah. Let's say we end it there. Ow, my tailbone is hurting, and I don't know why. It's been hurting for like 3 days, and it's hurting bad, and I have no clue why. And I have the DMV tomorrow. Okay, so saved it. Let's go back to the main menu and let's just end it for tonight. Okay. So that was good. That was good. Good stream. Good stream all. Got some good music. Played some, Gator game again. Finally got into it again. Good conversation. Good talking. Good everything. Good stream. Good stream. And I'm probably going to be streaming again tomorrow with Yoru. We're going to reunite again on stream. And play something. Anything. This was a W stream. Yeah, have a... Dude, me too. Have a good night, Chef. Freaking get as much rest as you possibly can. I'm sorry that I kept you so long. We'll play... Oh my god. Yeah, you should just get to bed as immediately as humanly possible. It was good to play Gator Game again, though. Glad to have you here. It's fantastic. Glad to have you here this time after, missing because you were watching Gyawi, but that's valid. So another stream tomorrow, probably. And we'll figure out the rest from there. So thank you all so much for watching. We had some great music too. Good Gator game, good time. Just W stream overall. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to treat yourself. Give yourself some tea or something. I'm gonna make myself some tea before I go to bed. Actually, maybe not tonight. I got one tea bag. I got one pack of freaking Yogi bedtime tea, and I'm not gonna waste it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Get some good rest, everybody. Tomorrow's another day. Thank you all so much for showing up. I love you all. Y'all are great. Y'all are great conversationalists. The goats, the best viewers one could ask for. And yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. Tomorrow's stream will not be as long as this. I can promise that. Cause like, man, holy fuck. But again, have a good night. Get some great rest. See you all tomorrow. Hoping your day tomorrow is all fantastic. Try something new. Listen to a new song. I'm sorry, I'm stalling. Listen to a new song. Treat yourself. Have like ice cream tomorrow or something. Go explore something new. Just make tomorrow fun. Yeah, okay, quit yapping. I'm sorry. Okay, we got into Gator game and now I can't stop yapping. It's just part of the deal. Yeah. So have a good night. Azorius out.